What's up, everyone? So we have another cool reveal today from Marvel Games, which is the first look at God Emperor Doom. We've actually seen this image before, but colored more normally, so I'm assuming we will get to see this transformation play out in the game as well. I think it's also safe to say this will be Doom's recolor in the DLC as well. But the God Emperor Doom image creates a lot of questions for me regarding how this will play out in the game, and how it ties with that Celestial image we received yesterday. So in this video, I'll go through what we know from the game and comics, and how that might play out in the DLC. So God Emperor Doom is actually from the comics, specifically Secret Wars. In this run, Doom steals the power of the Beyonder and creates Battleworld, a new world in which he is the ruler. It's unclear how much of this story arc will be used in the DLC though. For example, we haven't ever seen the Beyonder in the game, so I doubt he will be used. Although I guess you could speculate the Beyonder is the eyes at the end of the main game, since it is kind of reminiscent of this image, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to assume the Beyonder will play no role. I think it's more likely that Doom has received this cosmic power from other powerful sources, and I have a couple theories for that. When we look at Doom's hands, the light radiating off of them look related to the Infinity Stones, similar to the light radiating off of Thane here and in the cracks around Thanos. So Doom's power could possibly come from the stones in some way, although Doom is not wearing the Infinity Armor or a gauntlet. So either he's found a way to channel that power without Infinity Armor sets, or he's received it from another entity, which is my next theory, and this is where the Celestial comes in. Yesterday, I thought the Celestial would be the final boss, which could still be the case, but I think it's more likely that Doom will be the final boss, which has been the case with the prior playable DLC antagonist. The light emanating from Doom's hands could just be representative of cosmic power in general, like from a Celestial. Maybe the Celestial is a boss that we fight until Doom swoops in and destroys it for us, and then Doom absorbs the Celestial's power for himself. So my original theory was that Doom steals the cosmic control rod from Annihilus in the negative zone, uses it to somehow get control of the stones, which summons a Celestial, which Doom takes out with the Infinity Armor. Then Doom ditches the Infinity Armor and absorbs the power of the Celestial. I'm starting to rethink this though. We know a couple things from the data-mined audio. The first is that Phoenix acknowledges high cosmic energy readings from Doom's castle.
It gets worse. I can sense an intense concentration of cosmic energy coming from Doom's castle.
So when we get to Doom's castle, he will already be very powerful. We also know from Morbius that the group were transported to Doomstadt by surprise.
It appears we are in Doomstadt, the capital city of Latveria. In many ways, this humble village reminds me of my childhood in Greece.
Also, we hear Cable talking to Annihilus and stating that he's attempting to stop a particular future from happening.
I've seen that future, Annihilus. I'm glad to squash it before it hatches.
Is it possible that the future Cable is referring to is the one where Doom is in charge? From Cable's clip, it also sounds like we will be taking down Annihilus ourselves as a boss fight in the Negative Zone. The Negative Zone has served as a prison in the comics, so it could be possible that Doom is using it as a prison for certain heroes, with Annihilus guarding it. In the comics, God Emperor Doom is defeated when Doctor Strange finds a vessel containing survivors of prior multiverses. One of these survivors is Mr. Fantastic, who ends up gaining Doom's power and correcting the universe. I don't know how much the DLC will draw from this storyline, if any, but if it does take from that story, then it's possible the survivors of this story are the prior DLC characters, which would explain why the game seems to center around the DLC characters based on the leaked audio clips. So it's tough to say exactly how this DLC will play out based on the limited information we have. I apologize if I've speculated more than usual in this video, but there are so many different ways the story could go, and we don't have much information to go off of. This reveal has given me more questions than answers, honestly, like where has Doom gotten this power from? If it's not from the Beyonder, my best guess is that he's taken it from the Celestial that was revealed yesterday, but in order to take down a Celestial, Doom would need to be very powerful to begin with, which is why I think he might utilize the Infinity Armor, as foreshadowed in this image from Wakanda. As far as how the Negative Zone ties into that, I'm assuming it's a prison of some sort and we will be attempting to break out certain heroes, possibly the Fantastic Four. However, I'm still not sure why exactly the heroes, including Morbius, are unwillingly transported to Doomstadt. I'm also unsure as to why the DLC seems to follow the prior DLC characters. I'm also hesitant to say we will see Battle World in the game, although it would be cool if the DLC was based on Secret Wars. But the whole Secret Wars story could be a premise for an entire sequel. Speaking of which, it will be interesting to see if the ending of this DLC sets up a future story. Maybe this is just the beginning. Either way, we only need to wait a couple more days to find out what the hell is going on, because the DLC releases March 26th. Tomorrow we will get our first new content in the form of the newly revealed costumes, so be ready for that. I'm assuming we'll get another reveal from Marvel Games tomorrow as well, so if we do, I will definitely make a video addressing that. So stay tuned to this channel for further updates, and be sure to follow Marvel Games for their new reveals as well. If we do get another reveal tomorrow, hopefully I will have more solid answers to bring you as well. I'm interested to hear what you think the God Emperor Doom reveal means in the comments as well. Do you think the Beyonder will play a role? Where do you think Doom's power has come from? And do you think it will set up a sequel? If you would like to play Ultimate Alliance online with others and discuss the game more in depth with passionate fans, you can join us on Discord. If you're interested, the link is in the description below. If you missed any other previous reveals this week, you can click on the playlist card I have that covers each reveal this week. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.